So, have you heard all about the dopamine menu? That seems to be what is going on around and around and around social media, the YouTube streets, everywhere. So, one thing about the dopamine menu is understanding yourself. So, sometimes it may be a challenge to figure out what should go on your menu because you haven't let yourself, one, enjoy life in a long time, and two, you don't really know what you enjoy. So the dopamine menu is helpful because it gives you a list or something tangible that you can get into and then be able to start your relaxation. Or so I thought I would share how I have my own dopamine menu, but I actually have a dopamine bag. I have a dopamine bag, and what I do with this bag is I take it around the house. So when we talk about dopamine, we are talking about those good feelings that you get of relaxation, of excitement, enjoyment, joy, those things and activities that bring that to you. What can you think about that makes you happy, that can help you zen out and relax and enjoy just being alive? A lot of the times I think who has the most dopamine around here are our children, kids, because what do? They play. Once they get out of school, they think about, what can I do to have a good time? That's basically all they want to do, right? And as adults, we kind of dampen ourselves because we want to seem a certain way or put forth a certain image. And then when you think about things that bring you joy, things that help you relax, they kind of a lot of times take you back to your childhood and take you back to things that when you strip away your professionalism and you strip away the outside appearance, when you strip away the way you want to present yourself to the world as having certain characteristics, and you just have a good time, that's when that dopamine really kicks in. And a lot of times those are those activities that you really enjoyed when you were young. So of course, in here, I am going to have all things planning, and I did a video before on what's in my planner bag, and that is posted. I can't remember if I had this same bag or the other one. I think I might have had the other one, but I switched again to this one and just have lots of sticker books and stuff in there. I have my planner pouch that has stickers that I can actually take and other planner items on the go, and I just grab it and can take it with me. But of course that's going to be in here, and my planner, because I'm gonna, if I have a spare moment to write something down or an idea comes to me or I need to do something, I'm gonna put it in here. And yes, this is structured and scheduled, but it also helps me relax because just being able to plan out, even if things don't go exactly to how they are listed here in this planner, I still feel better when I'm able to do it. So I keep that in here as well. Now, when I talk about things that I do sometimes, crosswords. So I have a crossword puzzle book in here, which I go through, and because of how I am, I will start a crossword puzzle book from the beginning, puzzle 1, and continue on. So I have a bookmark of where I am, and then I'll just keep going because sometimes you need something mindless that you can still do with your hands. A lot of times things for that and allowing ourselves to relax involves some kind of movement, like fine motor movement. So using your hands, at least for me. How about you? Let me know in the comments what you do to help yourself relax. Now, another thing that I like to do is color. So I have this coloring book that I purchased off Amazon, Girl Moments, and I really enjoy this coloring book because it's not very detailed, and here's my test color page. I've done a lot of test colors. And so when you look, I've colored quite a bit in here and I just enjoy it. I have different markers that I use, and I just pick a page and do that. So I have this huge Crayola Super Tips that I use, and I recently got these because they were on sale at Walmart. And these are all pastels. I have a new coloring book that I got for Mother's Day, and I plan to use that one and try out just using pastel palette just for fun. And I have other like coloring, highlighting, outlining pens in here, and these have like a sparkly, I don't know if you can tell from this, but they have a iridescent look to them. I think I put that in here. Like you can kind of see when I did like the snow, you can tell that it's kind of shiny. And I did another one with one girl, oh, like here, if you look at some of the shininess in that, that has some of the outline. So I just use those sometimes. I have a pen pouch in here because you never know when you're gonna need to write something. I have snacks because sometimes you need a snack for that crinkle. So I'm into like hot snacks right now, and these I got for Mother's Day as well. Flamin' Jalapeno Inferno peanuts, spicy and savory. So I had another one that was Chipotle peanuts, but my kids got me these, so I'll try these out. And when you think about snacks, sometimes that helps the dopamine increase if you get a good snack. I also have my Kindle Scribe in here, which I really enjoy because I'm able to, if you're not familiar with Kindle products, you can take books on the go. So I can take this with me, and it has a huge, like I have a calendar on here, of course, because again, more planning, but this device is awesome because you can write on it. As you can see, this is like just something I put together myself. And then, but you can also do books. So you can read your books, but you can also have notebooks on here, and you can write like lined, blank, all of that you can have on here. So I really like this device. It has its own little writing utensil that you use with it, and I like to take it with me because I can read on the go, but I can also write down ideas, document things, and it's saved. And last but not least, here I have my Nintendo Switch, because I grew up playing video games. I'm not sure if you did as well, but that was one of the things I did when I was young. I played a video game called Quest for Glory. Have you ever heard of it? And I loved that game. I got all different levels. There was a whole bunch of different releases. So 1, 2, 3. I think they went up to, I don't know what number. But for the longest time, I loved playing Animal Crossing. That was my thing because it's very chill, not that much. Now I'm playing a game called Let's Build a Zoo, which I'm enjoying, but I have a lot of different games on here that I like to play that are not too hard. Like there's a Tetris game on here. I have a Lemonade called Lemonade on here, and you own a little cafe, Stardew Valley, Tiny Islands. Like I have different games based on whatever kind of mood I'm in to kind of get that dopamine going. But why is it so important that we relax? And I think when we think about the dopamine menu and you creating your own and what you want to put on your menu, there's so many things that you could add. One thing about the dopamine menu is understanding yourself. So sometimes it may be a challenge to figure out what should go on your menu because you haven't let yourself, 1, enjoy life in a long time, and 2, you don't really know what you enjoy. So that can create a challenge initially. But why is it so nice to have something like this? Because I can take it around in the house, wherever I am, and set it down next to me, and whatever kind of mood I'm in, I can grab something and it can help me relax. And it's nice just to have it at my fingertips so I don't have to go and try to find a marker or find the coloring book or find my Nintendo Switch. Like I keep it charged, put it in here when it's done charging. I keep my Kindle Scribe charged, put it in here when it's done charging. And so it doesn't even have to be this big or elaborate. You could have like a little bag with books in it, a little bag with, if you like to crochet or knit, or if you like to just read, all of that, but have it handy, because some of the time the barrier to entry seems so high. And then by the time you get everything put together, you're like, I don't even feel like doing it anymore, because the amount of energy that we have to expend throughout the day is huge. And then when you want to do your relaxing, it's sometimes hard, right? Because you just don't know where stuff is. You don't know what you want to do. So that's why the dopamine menu is helpful, because it gives you a list or something tangible that you can get into and then be able to start your relaxation or start that time where you can fill your cup up and decide that, oh, I am in a better state of mind than I was previously. It's so important for mental health for you to go ahead and figure out what you like to do and then keep those things near so you can do them. And what happens when, after I finish stuff in here and I do an activity, I am that much more better for my kids and for just life in general, because I've had my self-care, my time where I'm feeding into me and doing things that I enjoy. So let me know what you like to do to relax, or something that brings you joy. Discuss it in the comments. Maybe it's something that I might actually like to do as well. Or did you do any of the activities that I have here at my fingertips right now? This does rotate around, and what I do like about having the bag is stuff doesn't have to be all out of place, but it's still easy access. So I appreciate you making it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspired you to decide to create even a dopamine area, because all the time we don't just need to hold on to our phones and scroll our lives away. You can get out and do something. You can take up a new hobby, decide that you want to do something that you left behind in your teenage years. You want to pick it back up. I encourage you to do that and see what it can take you. Bye.